watching Aspen and we're doing the same thing at the same time with the same product, and that's hilarious. The merit stick just killed me. That's so funny. Anyways, good morning. Hi, hello. Welcome back to another gloomy morning on the vlog. It's just like the lighting is so crazy in the morning here. I feel like that's literally how I started the last vlog. But I am excited for today because we got lots of errands. We got some food experiments to try together. I got some news this morning. So this weekend is what I'm kind of considering to be my culinary final exam for this like semester. I don't even know how to like categorize it, but as like our last big hurrah putting everything together, we're prepping to host a big fine dining course dinner for like 10 people. And so some of the things today are in preparation for that. Like I'm going to try to make a bread course today as an experiment so that if it fails, I still have time to figure something else out. I'm going to try to do gluten-free savory rolls. You'll see. But it's me and my friend that are doing this together, and she's very pregnant. Her water might have broken this morning. So she's going to the doctor to find out. But if that's true, I'm obviously so thrilled, so excited for her. But we're gonna have to reassess our plan here, obviously. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. Oh, and tonight I think we might be having some people over. I don't know if any of the wives are coming. It might just end up being guys. But for a tiki night, the friend staying with us, he's the producer. He's apparently very, very, very into all things tiki. I guess there's a lot of like historical context with tiki drinks and like recipes that were passed down and like all these sorts of cool things. And he's like very into the historical aspect of it and telling us all about it. And he's like, what if we like have people over and I make some of the like special recipes? That's fun. Sure. I don't know. So that is part of today as well. Me praying a single wife shows up and it's not just boys, but time will tell. I don't want to think too hard about getting ready this morning, so for now I'm just wearing all of my favorites. In case you missed the last vlog, I just got these leggings. I'm so excited because they're my favorite leggings ever. They're the only style of leggings I wear anymore, but they just came out with this new chocolate brown. I'm obsessed with them. They're so comfy, they're so cute. I'll link those. And of course my favorite cardigan, but since my hair slicked back, I'm gonna try some more statement earrings today because I've been dying for a chance to wear these. Not me wearing like literal athletic clothes and then like putting on fun statement jewelry. Look at how fun. Yeah, I'm gonna wear these today. Life hack. Use an immersion blender to blend your protein powder. No clumps, no cleanup. Life hack if you don't overfill it. Oh, it's because it's on 12. LOL. Speaking of hosting and food, this year we're hosting Thanksgiving here, which is my first time hosting a holiday. It makes me feel so adult. Literally all the Searcys are flying here from New York, from Alabama, from Georgia, all to stay with us. We're gonna spend a whole week together, cook a whole feast here. I'll probably vlog it, but I'm getting really excited about that. It feels like a step, it feels like a rite of passage. Like I'm finally hosting an adult holiday. So that's really fun. I have something exciting to tell y'all. I don't know if any of you are celebrating Thanksgiving at your own home and like trying to think through meal prepping and stuff, but as y'all know, once a month-ish, I get pretty much all the meat we eat in this house from Butcher Box. This is how I keep our freezer stocked. I'm getting to work with them on today's video because you'll see. It's crazy. Basically, they're covering your Thanksgiving for free. They are doing a Thanksgiving promotion where when you sign up, you get to choose. This is the first time they've done this. In the past, they've given a free turkey, but this year you get to choose if you want literally a whole free turkey or a applewood smoked uncured spiral ham for free, or if you want something really easy, you don't want to worry about it, a boneless turkey breast. They're literally giving that to you for free if you sign up for a monthly box. But also, they gave me a promo code. It's only for a week, but it's Michel20 to get another $20 off your box. I am so passionate about them, especially as a foodie and a cook and a kind of crunchy girl that cares about the quality of foods. Like I don't want hormones, I don't want antibiotics. I want to know that the meat I'm eating has been humanely raised and is just like of high standard. After doing a ton of research years ago, I've been literally eating Butcher Box for like 4 years now. I just trusted all their standards. So I get the custom box because I like to kind of switch it up based off what I have going on. They have curated boxes where they just like send you the same thing every month, or custom where you can go on and choose and be more specific. Jordy and I do steak night at least once a week. That's kind of like our special at-home weekly tradition of like a nice dinner where we don't go out. So I got filet mignon, and I also got strip loin steak. I go through a lot of their breakfast sausage for so many things. I love making soup with this breakfast sausage. Ground beef, very handy to just have around for a lot of different recipes. Pastas, stuffed bell peppers, hamburgers, so many things. We've also been really into wings and thighs lately. So we got some wings and some bacon. I also love to get their scallops, their lobster, just so much of their seafood. All of it's really good. They're a certified B Corp, which is like, the standards for that are very high. So they have really great environmental and social impact too. So can't say enough good things about them. You can read about them if you want, but if you've like kind of been on the fence of, do I want to try them or not? The Thanksgiving sale is one of the best things that they do, honestly. I love ButcherBox. I'll link all the important information down below if you're want to read more about it, but thank you ButcherBox for this offer for everybody. That's really kind, and for partnering with me on this video. Thanksgiving vlog is gonna be, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It might be chaotic with all of the family here in a nice fun way, so I'm looking forward to that. But okay, here's the experiment that I want to do today. I feel like it's once a year I whip out this old cinnamon roll recipe and I try to make it, and I would love to make cinnamon rolls right now. One of the courses is the bread course, like I mentioned. And so what I'm thinking is we're gonna try to do everything gluten-free. I told Chef, I'm like, we don't have to do that. Like, I don't care. Let's feed our guests gluten. And he actually said he would love the practice of trying to do a full course dinner fully gluten-free for his sake. And I was like, sick, because I would love to taste everything we put out. I'm not really like a bread making person, but these cinnamon rolls always turn out really good. So I've pulled up this recipe and I'm like, what if instead of rolling cinnamon sugar butter between this dough, if I do like a herb, garlic, maybe even could be fun to do like a walnut or something mixture to roll between this. I wonder if we should also just do a little Target run to buy like a food processor and things like that. I can't figure out where all I want to run to today because like I have a million things I could get to prepare, but all of them feel like from different spots. Like obviously I want to do flowers on the table, which that would probably be Trader Joe's. I need to get Bob's Red Mill flour, which is not Trader Joe's. Target might have that, but I don't know. I also, side note, need to pick up a prescription and mail some of the bras. I've been in contact with a couple people. I'm gonna split it up probably between 2 people and mail some of the bras today. So actually, how about I pack that while I'm marinating on this, and then we could head out and just do all of the errands at once and come home and cook together, which I think would be really fun. Sometimes I put Max's bed outside when I run the vacuum cleaner so it doesn't get in the way. But he's loved laying in his bed outside lately. Do you like this? It's kind of nice to be under the sky, but in a comfy bed. I just love you so much. I just love you so much. I'm about to commence all the errands that I need to run today, but on the drive over here, a song came on and I was like, gosh, I love this song. And then I was like, I should share more things that I love. And then I was like, I should share things that I love and that I hate lately. And then I was like, what if I challenge myself to make not a single thing like a physical material item, but just like thoughts, feelings, certain things I'm doing, certain things I'm consuming, whatever, but not like this product, this product. And so literally on the drive over here, I dreamed up a list of things that I'm loving and a list of things that I'm hating. And I just wrote them all down. Loving. The artist Role Model. That's the song that came on. You probably know him from the song that's about, is it about Emma Chamberlain? I can only play like 10 seconds without YouTube getting mad, but this guy. I'm proud of you. All of his other music is so good. So I've been loving his music, had his like, you know, Spotify radio on all the time. Hating TikTok scroll. I don't know what has gotten into me lately, but the last like 5 days, I have found myself just scrolling on TikTok, and that's never really been an issue of mine. And my brain feels like crap. So not focused, very anxious, just like not grounded at all. And I don't like the way that feels in my brain. So TikTok scroll is definitely a hate lately. Loving Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter in my life. until this past week. And Jordy was like, let's just watch one. We'll start with the third one. And I surprisingly loved it. And so now I've watched the third, fourth, fifth. I don't know, but I'm surprised that I love it because I normally don't like things if I don't find them believable. Like I don't like things that feel magical or vampires or werewolves or witches or whatever. I just haven't been into it, but I've been liking Harry Potter. Hating when audiobooks have a bad reader. I just want the authors to always read their audiobooks because you can tell when it feels personal versus impersonal, and you don't really know until you pay for it and then like listen to a full chapter and then you're like, I'm not vibing with this. So that's something I've been hating. Loving slick back buns using a hair mask. I feel like it's such a hack. I've been doing it more and more and more lately. On the last day of my dirty hair, I put a hair mask in and I let it dry, and it holds everything in place so well, but it doesn't feel like disgusting when you wash it out because it's just a hair mask. Hating the feeling of sand in my sheets. I think it's just part of living in a beach town. The sand doesn't really bother me, but in my sheet, that sensory experience, I can't do it. Loving making my own simple syrups for matcha. I filmed a reel a while ago. It's not coming out till November though, so it should be coming out kind of soon by the time this video's out, of like doing a ton of different matcha recipes, and I made different simple syrups and stuff for them, like a cinnamon spice one or like a blueberry pistachio one. I want to make another one because I'm out of all of my simple syrups I've been making, but it's made homemade matcha so fun. Hating sunset being earlier. It's only like 6 p.m. right now, but 6 p.m. feels like such an awkward time to like work around finishing your work day and then like cooking and eating dinner. But I want to see sunset as many times as I can because like that's why we live here. I just love summer sunset time. It's so perfect, and I'm mourning the loss of that. Loving French 75. Jordy and I have made our own several times at home, and it's been really fun with just like fresh lemons. We have an elderflower gin and champagne and simple syrup, and that's been a fun little fancy thing to whip out when friends are over. Hating not having dedicated computer days. I don't know what has been going on with my brain. Maybe it's the fact that I have just felt like a little more distracted, probably consuming more content and just less focus. But I used to be able to go pretty easily between like my creative brain and my logical brain. Like every single day I would be filming something and then catching up on all the more admin things. But lately, I have found my brain not being able to switch between creative and admin. And I found my brain wanting like a full creative day where all I do all day is create, and then a full admin day where I just like hunker down and like do all that side. But my schedule isn't structured that way. I might need to have like completely non-film days like twice a week to just get all the other stuff done. I've loved crafting with friends. I feel like I've done several crafty things with friends lately. Like I did the bracelet necklace making with a friend recently. We've done the candle painting. We've talked about doing like scrapbooking, just like crafty type things as everybody hangs out has been a really fun way to hang out with girlfriends. Hating wearing denim pants. I love the way they look, but I just cannot feel like the sensation of denim on my body right now is something that I just have hated deeply, deep in my soul. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to wear pants. Loving the fact that the song Maine by Noah Kahan is trending, but that song is probably one of the most special songs in the world to me because I discovered that song in Maine on my first solo trip and was so obsessed with it that I had it playing on repeat. Like I remember once I had a 4-hour drive, I left that song on repeat the whole drive. And so I very much associate that song with that trip, and I very much associate that trip with like meeting myself in a sense for the first time and like choosing to live for myself. And so that song is just so precious to me. It's my alarm clock every single morning. Every morning I wake up to boo doo 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 doo. So the fact it's trending, maybe it's just my For You page that it's trending, but I feel like half the reels I've been watching lately have that song in the background. Anyways, hating, well, hating is strong, but I feel like lately I've been getting like, it's almost been coincidental to where I'll have two people send me their opinions and they just so happen to be about the same thing and completely contradictory. For example, I did this post recently on my Instagram stories about like content that I'm trying out, and like back to back I'll get someone being like, I really miss subscription box unboxings. I would love more of those. And then the next person being like, I really don't like that a lot of the content feels kind of like materialistic and like centered around things, like just back to back. And then I'm like, oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Oh, shoot. What do I? Okay, who do I? But that's like a very surface level one. But what it does to my brain, I don't like the way it feels in here. Loving wearing athletic wear all day. Today I threw on this little hot pink jacket over my athletic wear. So we got a little personality and spunk. We got the earrings, but I've just wanted to be comfy. I should honestly buy more athletic wear tops and tanks because I'm good on leggings, but I have like just the same tanks I wear every day. I should maybe get some that look a little more put together since I've been wearing them all the time. And then lastly, the last hating is texting long messages. I think I'm in my voice memo era where I'll start texting, but then there's just so much I want to say back to the person. And I'm like, I don't want to type all of that. So then I delete it all and I send a voice memo, but I don't know if that's so annoying for the person to receive. But yeah, I've been hating texting long messages. We're just all typing and on screen so much already that I'm like, I'd rather talk to you, but I know you're not available for a phone call, so here's a voice memo. So that's it. Those are the non-physical item things that I have been loving and hating, at least the things that popped into my mind within the 5-minute drive that I just did. Anyways, errands. Ready, set, go. Okay, let's get to experimenting. I am going to keep the sugar in the dough the same because I don't know, I don't want to like mess up the yeast. So I literally did not realize this is how much sugar I had left in the sugar bag, which is exactly how much we need. So that's a miracle. But that and some warm milk, gonna just stir that together so it dissolves. And then we're gonna sprinkle in some yeast. Since it's not a packet, I need to figure out how much. 2 1/4 teaspoons. A teaspoon looks like so much more than I think it is. 1, 2. Okay, prepped my ingredients while that yeast was kind of doing its thing. I was listening to the song Super Glue, yet again my role model. It's just such a bop. Man, I wish I could play copyrighted music on YouTube. That's doing its thing. I think it looks like it's formed enough of a film to where I'm gonna go ahead and add in the other ingredients. We have our warmed butter, and then we have our whisked eggs. We have our apple cider vinegar, 3 1/2 cups. 1, 2, 3 1/2. Baking powder.
And a pinch of salt.
This recipe says if you don't have a stand mixer, which I don't, you should put it on the counter and start to knead it. Obviously it's gluten-free, so it's like we're not creating gluten structure, but I guess it's recommended to help just make sure all the ingredients are very evenly incorporated. So I'm gonna start by just getting this to be somewhat incorporated, and then we'll put it on the counter and knead it, which will be fun. I fear my gut tells me this feels a little dry, but I'm gonna follow the recipe, trust it. I mean, I've done it before. Just in the past, I feel like it didn't look as cracky as this, but grease this, gonna let it do its thing for an hour. Start playing around with some of the fillings. I really hope this works. Okay, the herbs that I picked up are chives, basil, and oregano. I think I'm just going to chop all of this up, toss it in a bowl, and add our cheese and our butter to the bowl. I'm still kind of torn on if I want to do garlic because I can't decide if that feels overpowering. Gonna try to like mimic the consistency of a brown sugar cinnamon filling that normally goes in a cinnamon roll. Honestly, at this point, if it fails, like I'm pretty positive that we're not gonna be doing our dinner this weekend. Oh yeah, I also have the walnuts from the bulk section. They were almost completely out, so it's not a ton of walnuts. And I didn't go to Target to get a food processor, but I could just hand chop just a little bit of walnut. Why not? We're experimenting, we're having fun. Yeah, I think this is fun. Me trying to give myself validation. I think I'm gonna add like a whole stick of butter. This is salted and softened. I think I'm just gonna add that and incorporate this and then add in some cheese too. Just mush it up. Adding in a lot of cheese. If this works, it's gonna be delicious. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. I just really feel like it feels too dry. But I've done this recipe before, so I don't know what is different this time. Why is it so crumbly? You know I'm still gonna try to put this in the oven no matter how it looks. Oh no. Okay, let's send it. Oh, did I roll it the wrong way? Should I have made them less thick? I don't know. Okay. 4, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's do them in thirds. Okay. All right. My optimism's low. This is what we got. There's a couple last ones that are pretty ugly because they got really crumbly, but if we were using these for this weekend, if this weekend even happened, we would only need 10. So I technically can spare 2. But we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven for 25 minutes and just see what the heck happens. Oh, they don't look awful. Honestly, they're starting to brown on one side. I might let them go a couple more minutes. You wanna see how they're looking? But the cheese might help kind of hold things together. You see how they're browning on that one side over there? I'd like for them all to get a little gold. Okay. They're quite ugly.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yes, they're savory, cheesy, herby rolls.
Ah. Quite delicious. No? Never mind, it just sucked, I guess.
I almost wonder if I could like continue the play on cinnamon roll by doing like some sort of savory cream cheese frosting on top.
They need some sausage. Need some like spicy breakfast sausage.
Oh, you know, we just got so much breakfast sausage from Butcher Box today. I also got biscuit mix to do biscuits and gravy with the breakfast sausage.
Just do a couple chunks of goodies in there.
Yeah.
It's like a donut with no filling. It's great. But if you had a bunch of jelly in there,
Yeah.
what do you call that?
Okay, we're playing. I do just happen to have cream cheese left over from a different video I filmed earlier this week. I'm gonna try to make a cream cheese chive icing, frosting for these savory cinnamon rolls and see how that tastes. Okay, I just whipped together a 1/4 cup of salted butter, cream cheese, a little bit of dairy, and some chives. And if this goes well, and if friends come over tonight, I'll reheat the rolls and then just ice them like this. Savory cinnamon rolls. This is maybe redeeming my faith in these. That changes it a lot. Oh wow. I think I really like it. That, signed, sealed, delivered. Changed it all.
Let's go walking in the city tonight. You wear the dress that makes you look so nice, like my fancy shoes.
Look at this professional bartender setup he's got going over here.
Yes.
Made all these syrups himself. Is that what the final product looks like?
Yes, it is.
What is it?
It's just brown. No, it's a zombie.
Oh, a zombie.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
Of course. The heart straws really sell the look. Well, there's like a dozen guys over and none of the wives could come. So Jordy ordered me surprise sushi. They're all doing tacos and tiki. It's pretty cute. I will go try a sip of someone's when they're done, but I will probably go back and forth between popping in and saying hey and then coming here and maybe getting some work done, which is great because I have felt very, very behind. So I'm not mad about that. But, oh, here goes the music. This is the best surprise anybody could ever get. I am going to make part of my work night / hang work night, uploading all this footage and getting it all organized. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But my goodness, the Butcher Box deal like still blows my mind. It's just so generous. So I'll have that link down below, but thanks again to Butcher Box for partnering with me on this video. Don't forget, Michel20 also gets you $20 off for 1 week after this video goes live. So that's also something you can stack on top of the offer. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow morning for a whole new vlog. In the next vlog, it's gonna be fun. A vlog on a Monday. What a treat. Okay, love you.
Tell me why